Madam gave El Fuego what he asked for, but will that turn out to bite her in the behind? What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another All the Queen's Men video. And in this one, we're going to talk about if El Fuego is about to avenge Sandra's death. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my All the Queen's Men content and conversations, because there's so many plot points that we need to dive deeper into, just like this one. But let's talk about El Fuego, because something's brewing at Club Eden that could change everything. When we first met El Fuego, he was one of the two true civilians at Eden alongside Dom. In a world of criminals and sex workers and complicated characters, El Fuego stood out for being remarkably normal. But normal doesn't last long in Madam's world, does it? See, El Fuego's journey from civilian to potential avenger is a tragic one. It all started when Madam needed an insurance policy. Can y'all hear the air quotes? She needed an insurance policy on him. That policy, Sandra's dead body in his apartment. Imagine waking up with no memory, thinking you killed someone you once loved, only to slowly realize you're being played in a much bigger game. That's El Fuego's reality. But here's where things get really dark. Recently, El Fuego helped Sandra's father recover her body, thinking he was doing one last kind thing for her family. Instead, what he discovered has changed everything.
Wait, sir, if you don't mind, what else did they do to her?
It wasn't just that Sandra was killed. Something else happened to her body. Something so terrible that they can't even have an open casket funeral. And y'all, this revelation is hitting El Fuego different. See, it was one thing to accept the sanitized version of Sandra's death that Madam fed him, but learning that her body was desecrated, that's a whole different level of evil. This isn't just about Sandra dying anymore. It's about the complete disrespect and defilement of someone who, despite the complicated past, was an innocent civilian who just happens to still love El Fuego. Now let's be real about the challenges that El Fuego faces if he decides to go after Madam. This man is a civilian. No combat experience, no weapons training, nothing. Going up against Madam means going up against Blue, Tommy, and the entire network of people willing to die for her. It's like bringing a calculator to a gunfight. But here's what makes El Fuego dangerous. He's smart. He's tech savvy. And sometimes the most dangerous enemy isn't the one who can shoot straight, but the one that can think 3 steps ahead. El Fuego doesn't need to put a bullet in Madam's head to destroy her. He could create software that leads to her downfall, or find ways to help Detective Davis build a case against her without ever appearing as a snitch. The problem is El Fuego has 0 allies in the fight though. Even Amp, who Madam tried to kill, has forgiven her. Remember when Madam sent Babyface and Doc to kill El Fuego in jail? That shows just how quickly people will turn on him if Madam gives the order. His naive nature could be his downfall too. If he confronts Madam about what happened to Sandra's body, he might as well paint a target on his back, because she's going to put 2 and 2 together, realize his mind ain't right, and get another insurance policy to make his mind get right. What makes the situation so compelling is how it explores justice in Madam's world versus the real world. In Madam's world, Sandra's death was just business, a way to keep El Fuego in line. But in the real world, Sandra was an innocent woman whose only crime was loving El Fuego and not wanting to marry somebody else. She came to Eden for her bachelorette party, reconnected with her ex, and ended up dead and desecrated for it. El Fuego's potential quest for revenge isn't just about personal justice. It's about the collision between Madam's world and the real world. While we love Madam as our criminal protagonist, El Fuego represents something different. Actual goodness in a corrupt world. He's not playing by Madam's rules because he's never signed up to play her game in the first place. So, will El Fuego avenge Sandra? I think this revelation about her body is going to be the breaking point. The question isn't really if he'll try to get revenge, it's how smart he'll do or go about it. Because in Club Eden, the difference between vengeance and suicide is often just a matter of strategy. Thank y'all so much for listening for my thoughts for this particular video. I am so enamored by the El Fuego character, and this is a question that I had on my mind for quite a while, and I cannot wait to get the answer by way of seeing additional episodes and how the episodes play out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think that he's going to avenge Sandra? Do you think that he's going to develop a certain skill set now that he has further context? Is he going to be waiting in the wings and maybe he doesn't avenge her now, but he will come 2 years later ready, locked and loaded? I cannot wait to continue this conversation with you in the comment section down below. It's your good sis, you Let's Talk TV with. Get a like to this video. Check out my other videos, because I recently talked about Blue potentially quitting on Madam. I talked about can Smoke take out the concierge. I also talked about how Dom is a damn dummy. Those videos are up on the channel right now, so you can go ahead and get into it. And I will see you in the next one.